YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Kate has essentially snubbed Meghan and Harry's desperate PR attempts to get more attention from the media by essentially making a huge announcement literally a few hours after Meghan and Harry announced the launching of their new investment with the ethical banking firm. And this is a sign that they are pretty much sick and tired of Meghan and Harry's PR attempts to get attention, and they are not going to take it lying down. Not only will she be given a speech at the Forward Trust to launch its Taking Action on Addiction campaign, which is yet another indirect swipe at Meghan because she called everyone who is active on social media an addict. And if you recall last year, when Meghan Markle was angry about all of the flack that she and Harry was receiving online, she said that she doesn't use social media and that anyone who does have a social media account is some type of addict and has an unhealthy obsession with social media platforms, which is simply not true. Social media is a way for people to connect, for people to learn, for people to understand, for people to broaden their horizons outside of their immediate realities. It can be used for bad, but it also is used for a lot of good done in this world, i.e., for instance, spreading the message, spreading the word of ethical practices that we could all learn about and adopt in our everyday lives. So I'm going to get into this article quickly, but then I'm also going to move on quickly to documentation of a recent public appearance that William and Kate have literally just made. And yet again, Kate is looking absolutely fabulous in green, which pretty much is yet another indirect swipe at Meghan, because we know that Meghan was last seen in green in the UK at the Commonwealth ceremony, and she wore bright green, and Harry had a green lined suit to highlight that they was leaving, they was going to the Big Apple, they was going to America to do real things with their lives, to make money. And that's essentially how I read the colour choice at that event. So she's in bright green and she's looking as fabulous and as stunning as ever, along with William, who we know has recently denied Meghan and Harry's access to having Lily christened over here in the UK, which they are still fighting for. Reports on the ground have also recently released that Meghan and Harry are still fighting for baby Lily to be christened over here in the UK, because they want to have that royal seal of approval that they will be able to monetize as she gets older when they go back to America after the christening, which is completely ridiculous, but it is the truth. They are literally all about using and abusing and exploiting the royal family's name and their royal connection for their own financial income. So let me just review what Kate has in the pipeline. Kate is set to deliver a keynote speech at a charity event next Tuesday. The Duchess of Cambridge will give the speech at the event hosted by the Forward Trust to launch its Taking Action on Addiction campaign. Kate's latest engagement comes after it emerged Prince Harry and Meghan have become impact partners and investors at sustainable investing firm Ethic. The Taking Action on Addiction campaign is led by the Forward Trust, of which Kate is patron alongside a number of other charities. The campaign will work to raise awareness and improve understanding of addiction. During the event, Kate will meet people who have been helped by the Forward Trust. Her speech will highlight the importance of tackling misinformation and misunderstanding surrounding addiction and its roots in early childhood experiences. The event will be hosted by TV presenters Anton Degg. It comes as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who quit royal duties last year for a new life in America, have become impact partners and investors, introduced to tech-driven asset manager Ethic in their latest project. Harry and Meghan, who were introduced to the company by friends, gave a joint interview to the New York Times Deal book. Meghan said, "From the world I come from, you don't talk about investing right. You don't have the luxury to invest. That sounds so fancy, etc., etc." So I'm going to stop there. And I'm going to get into this public appearance that William and Kate literally just made a couple of hours ago. And they look stunning. And it really does show that they are not interested in Meghan and Harry's rubbish. They are definitely acting in a more reactionary capacity. A lot of these public events have been scheduled back to back. But it's lovely the way in which they are answering back to Meghan and Harry, the Sussex squad, who are so desperate to see the collapse and the fall of the royal family. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge arrived at Kew Gardens in London this afternoon for the Generation Earthshot event. The royal couple were joined by Mayor of London Sadiq Khan, television presenter and explorer Steve Backshaw, and double Olympic rowing champion Helen Glover. The guests and students from the Heathland School in Hounslow will take part in a series of fun and thought-provoking activities developed as part of an educational initiative by William's Earthshot Prize. William and Kate's outing comes the day after it emerged Prince Harry and Meghan have become impact partners and investors at sustainable investing firm Ethic in their latest project. Kate looked typically stunning for the engagement in black wide trousers and a green top, and she also has accompanied with that a green long type blazer. The Duchess completed her outfit with a coat in a similar emerald green shade and black heels. She wore her glossy brunette hair loose around her shoulders. The engagement comes ahead of the inaugural Earthshot Prize award ceremony this Sunday. William's ambitious £15 million initiative aims to find solutions to the planet's problems throughout the next decade. Winners in the 5 categories this year will each receive $1 million to develop their projects after being picked by a judging panel. The Cambridges are attending the star-studded award ceremony hosted by Clara Amtho and Dermot O'Leary at Alexandra Palace in London. Ed Sheeran, Coldplay and KSI are among those performing. Dame Emma Thompson, Emma Watson, Mo Salah will be handing out awards. William is also set to appear on the BBC Newscast on Thursday to discuss his Earthshot Prize and climate change. The 30-minute one-to-one conversation, which also features a quiz, will be broadcast on TV and as a podcast. William and BBC News chief political correspondent also sat down to watch the experts from the BBC series The Earthshot Prize Repairing Our Planet Together. Fleming tweeted exciting, the Duke of Cambridge will be on BBC News. So you can see pretty much that they are making moves over here. They started a YouTube channel not too long ago. They now have this new Earthshot Award ceremony. And you can basically see the way in which they are highlighting that they are not trapped and that what it is to be a royal is to be dutiful, to serve the public, but it's also about having fun and actually practicing what you preach. They are involving a lot of people of colour, and William did say that at the BAFTAs last year that he would be making an effort to be more inclusive and diversify those who are given a platform, which really does demonstrate his true integrity. Meghan and Harry's desperate PR attempts have been slammed down by the Cambridges. I will be back with another video. Bye guys.